Hello there, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Aries, this is a message for you from your higher self. What I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with an oracle card from the Enchanted Forest Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, and then an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Aries, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that your higher self would like you to know today. So we are getting for you inner strength. You're being given inner strength or being asked to tap into it. So let's read the message on this card. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change, Aries. Focus on the things you can change, like your attitude, your mindset, and your energy. You've got everything you need. So let me repeat that to you one more time. Don't lose yourself in the things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change. Attitude, mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need, Aries. So tap into that inner strength to move forward. I feel that there is a connection happening here to your higher self. Some of you are visualizing your higher self in the timeline that you're wanting to reside in. This is your best, better life here. This is what I'm getting, a connection to that. So let's pull some tarot cards, Aries, and let's see what else is coming through. So the Knight of Pentacles. This is a really fast moving energy, and I feel some of you are quickly wanting to make changes in your life or to see changes. And this takes strategy, this takes timing, it also takes patience. So I know that some of you are wanting to move quickly. There's an opportunity for you to, but Spirit Guides are really wanting you to pay attention to detail and slow down a little bit, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles here. We have the 5 of Pentacles as well. So perhaps some of you are going through some sort of temporary hardship in your life. Whatever this is, know that, again, it is temporary, that you're going to get past this. And I feel that you're wanting to rush really quickly through this. All right. Now, what's happening is it's change that is taking place. And this is the 5 of Pentacles for you is an opportunity of growth, for growth. So rather than trying to control this, trying to resist it, flow with this energy, Aries. Now, what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So 5 of Pentacles. And we have the 5 of Cups. We've got double 5s here for you today. So change is definitely in your life here, Aries. And now this change, this 5 is more about how you are choosing to work through this energy that has entered your life. So yes, some of you might be going through a low right now. How are you choosing to show up in the world through this low? Okay, so the 5 of Cups here for you as well. So yeah, some of you are experiencing some tough times in your life right now, but that doesn't mean that it's the end of you or anything else, okay? It just is an opportunity for you to grow. This is realistically what is happening here. And I feel this is why you have inner strength as well coming up. So they're wanting you to tap into that inner strength within yourself to actually get up and start moving through this energy. All right, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Aries. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this Knight of Pentacles to the very end. This is what Spirit Guides are asking me to do here. So there's a really quick moving energy that has entered your life. And I feel for some of you, there's a sense of wanting freedom or wanting to break free from whatever these 5s are in your life. So you'll have to share with me what this 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups energy is in your life, Aries, in the comment section below. It's going to be different for everyone, right? So now, Sometimes we go through tough times in our lives. This could be like your car breaking down. This could be an ending of a relationship or just a really tough patch. Maybe this has to do with your work. Maybe this has to do with your finances. Whatever this is, remember that everything is constantly moving. This too shall pass. Okay? Spirit guides are saying this too shall pass. Don't get yourself caught up in this. Don't dwell in this energy. Instead, keep moving with it. Ask your spirit guides for guidance, your higher self for guidance, because your higher self has already gone through this, right? So the connection to your higher self is already there. They're saying it's already the connection's already happened. You're already connected to your higher self. What happens is when we don't connect, where we feel that we're not connected is because we have way too many things we're holding on to or carrying around. This person has a dark cloak. So it's almost like they have chosen to kind of dwell or remain in this energy of sadness, of regret, of all these things that come up when things aren't working in our favor. This is where spirit guides want you to do some releasing and letting go and surrendering control. Surrender anything that you can't control here, Aries. I feel that I'm feeling someone trying to control the situation, like doing all these different things to try to control this. And you just got to let it go. Just let it go and flow. You're meant to feel the emotions of this. You're meant to actually experience whatever this low is. When you experience this, there's some sort of information coming in for you, Aries, that you're meant to have in order to navigate the high that's coming in. You're going to go through a high. Remember that. There's definitely a high. I'm seeing it very clearly here. But in order for you to tread through that high, like to climb up, you need to know what this is that you're learning from this experience. Okay? I feel some of you are aware that this is just a rough patch. It's kind of like when you're flying in an airplane and you hit that turbulent energy. It's only for a moment, but it can be scary, right? It can just freak us right out. I hate turbulent energy on an airplane. It freaks me right out. I don't like it, but I know it's only temporary, so just breathe through it. So spirit guides are saying breath work for you is going to be very powerful, to breathe through this energy, to calm yourself, release the tension, release the control, and just move through it. Again, ask your spirit guides for assistance and guidance, and that will come through. This could be financially for some of you, where maybe things aren't working the way that you had wanted them to, or anticipated them to, or expected them to. This could be like little things in your life. Like I had said, a car breaking down, maybe your fridge went out, power's lost. Like I feel Mercury retrograde is still at play here for some of us, because it's going to trickle out after the 25th of April, right? So we're still going to feel this. This could be, miscommunication, some sort of a setback that you're experiencing. And it's how are you choosing to kind of navigate your way through this? Are you're aware that, okay, this is one of those lower vibrational energies that has come into my life. How am I going to problem solve my way through this? How am I going to navigate? What can I do that is going to help me through this experience, right? So finding ways to maybe even add a little bit of play in this, right? Spirit guides are wanting you to tap into your inner child now. They're saying inner child, play. I see the humor in it. They're wanting you to not take it so seriously, even though it feels like it's a serious thing in your life. But they're wanting you to, again, it has to do with releasing that control of it. And not allowing this to actually affect your life so much, okay? This is something that you're actually meant to go through, they're saying. You have to go through this, is what they're saying, in order for you to grow and become that version of yourself, because you're going through, you're evolving here. It's almost like you're breaking free. Something is shedding from you, something that you're meant to experience where you gain a superpower, because the next chapter of your life, that next, when you come out of that storm, you're going to see the sun shining brightly here, but you're going to know exactly, there's going to be clarity that comes through. This is what Spirit is saying here. And your higher self is saying, I went through this, I'm here, but I had to go through some of these things to get to here. So I feel the communication that your higher self is bringing to you is letting you know that you are safe and you are protected. You're going to get through this. This is only temporary. So pay attention to some of the signs that you're seeing around you. And sometimes when we're caught up in this, it can be overwhelming, stressful, worrisome. We have a lot of thoughts, overthinking, obsessive thinking, just things that drown our mind. You want to find a place in your home here, Aries, where you can go to clear your mind, where you sit in peace and just calm your mind down and open it up to connect with spirit. And that guidance is going to come through for you, okay? So don't ever be afraid of this. Don't let fear get the best of you here either. You are very strong. This is why you have the inner strength card. You have the power within you to see through this, to get through this, whatever this is. It's a temporary patch of energy. And some of you might be wearing this dark cloak, choosing to be maybe a victim through this. And I'm not calling anyone out here. I'm not trying to say that you're saying that you're a victim here, but sometimes through many of these experiences, these lower vibrational energies that we go through, especially if we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 at a time hitting us all at once. I actually experienced this on my trip to Hawaii. We had a few different incidences that happened that are tied to Mercury retrograde, like computer problems, internet connection, just smack hitting us all at once. We remained patient, worked through it, solved the problems. It took a little bit of time, but we got through it. It didn't ruin our vacation. We didn't allow it to ruin our vacation. We got through it. And this is kind of what spirit guides want you to do here as well is, okay, we're going through a really hard patch here. We're aware of it. Let's do the best that we can to come through this rather than wearing this and sulking in it. It's like a sulky energy I'm getting with this and not being... Gratitude is coming up. So spirit guides are really wanting you to practice gratitude here. I feel not everything is going wrong. Maybe there's one little thing here, but to hold on to it, to carry it around, to allow it to control your life. This is where spirit's saying, no, this is not what you're meant to do. You're meant to be stronger than this. So you have to take that cloak off because that cloak is heavy. It can weigh you down. I'm getting resentments. I'm getting sadness. I'm getting grief here. Maybe something has happened in your life recently, Aries, that really has put you in a situation where you don't believe in something anymore. This is kind of what I'm getting here. So you're choosing. I feel someone here is choosing to remain in this state. You're choosing because you don't believe, like there's no belief anymore. So this is where spirit guides want you to release. So those of you that are watching, you're watching because you're wanting to believe, especially if you've kind of been in this energy here, or perhaps you're somebody that knows somebody that's in this energy. Now, remember, we live in a world of polarity. Some of you that are watching are going through these energies. Others, you might be going through the complete opposite of this, okay? Or little bits of this. They want you to be aware of when you're choosing to remain in this place. It's kind of like you're meandering in this energy. You're kind of like, you know what? It feels comfortable here. Even though I'm not feeling comfortable, even though things aren't the way that I would like to, it's comfortable just knowing this. It's a comfortable place for me. I just know it really well. But I want change, but I'm afraid of the change. And I'm afraid that there's change. Change is here for you, Aries. This is a card of change. So is this. But this is physical change and this is emotional change. So they're intertwined with each other. So this is where it's going to show up again differently for everyone. So they want you to release the emotional attachment to the negativity of this change, but rather look at the goodness that is coming out of this change and the goodness that's already present in your life through this change. Okay, so it's very important that you focus on the good, on the love, on the kindness, the compassion. But remember, it starts with you. You have to express that in the world. It's not from other people, right? It's from you. They keep saying it's from you, Aries. All right. So this is what's coming up. So they're wanting you to hunker down here. And it's a fast moving energy. Everything is constantly moving, right? So know this too shall pass. And you're being given an opportunity right now to actually plan, reorganize, to course correct here as well. I feel some of you have gone through some failures here, or something didn't work out the way you were expecting it to, or perhaps you put a lot of work into something and it didn't work out, and that's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself here, Aries. I've gone through this many times in my life where I put my blood, sweat, and tears into something. And I've always been wanting to have a business of my own since I was 19 years old. I've actually created business throughout my life, put all of my energy into it, and they didn't work. And it was just devastating, but I didn't hold on to that. I was like, okay, you know what? Let's wipe our hands clean of this and let's move on to the next thing. Let's not hold on to that energy. So there needs to be this release of this energy and moving forward. Let's plan, let's strategize, let's organize, let's look at things, because we're going to claim victory here. This is a card. The Knight of Pentacles is here to claim victory. They have a plan, they have a strategy. They're not going to give up. And spirit guides are letting you know that you have the strength. So this is an opportunity for you to just kind of run through that storm, come out of it with flying colors and move way past it. So what I'm seeing, what they're showing me is somebody on a horse. And I feel like I'm seeing the movie Dune. I don't know if any of you have seen the first or the second movie. I'm seeing someone in a sandstorm on a horse, and they're trying to outrun the sandstorm, but the sandstorm takes them in for a little bit and they come running out of it, right? And sometimes we have to stay in that sandstorm for a little bit just to become aware of something. So what I'm feeling here for you today, Aries, is that you're gaining a new perspective. And this is something that your higher self is actually showing you. This new perspective, this new lens through this experience that you're going through. There's a reason for why you're going through this. Okay, this is much bigger than you're actually thinking here. There's something much bigger going on in the background. You're meant to acquire a superpower, but this experience is going to help you with whatever is on the other side of it, okay? And you're meant to actually apply that superpower that you gain from this experience in that next level of your life. So I feel that you're going to quickly go through this like portal or through this door. And there's a sense of freedom. You're breaking free from something. There's a shedding off of you as well as you're moving. So those of you that are moving quickly now, they want you to slow down here. There's this need to want to get through this really quickly. So what happens is when we're trying to get out of a situation too quickly, we can make mistakes, which makes it even worse. So let's take a step back and just breathe through this and take things one at a time. I know sometimes that's hard to do, but this is what spirit guides are wanting you to do here, to have a plan. Let's slow down for a second. Let's look at everything, look at every angle of what it is that we're going through. How can we get through this? Is it a problem that we have to solve here? Okay, let's ask for some help, especially if we don't know what it is that the energy we're working with, whatever situation we're going through. Let's ask spirit for guidance. Let's set an intention for ourselves to get out of whatever this is. But maybe there's a chance that you might not know enough information about what's happening in your life. So perhaps you're meant to dig and find the information, right? And this is going to quickly get you out of whatever it is that you're going through. Now, for some of you, I feel this has to do with your finances, maybe your job, maybe you need money for something. So how can you figure out a way to gain some more money? Can you sell some of the things in your home? Things that you have collected? Maybe this has to do with your shopping habits. Maybe you're somebody that spends a lot of money and maybe it's time to tone that down a little bit for a little while until things settle down, right? It's all about figuring out how you can work through this energy temporary period of time, right? So this is what spirit guides are asking you, to have a plan and have a strategy here. That, okay, I've hit this patch. I have someone in my life that's going through this. They were going through a really good high, really had good money, good relationship, all of these things, and they've hit a low. They're going through a divorce, and financially, they're going through a lot of hard times here. And this person's like, you know what? I'm on a low right now, so I have to learn to tread this low. They're very aware of their circumstance, that they've hit this cycle of low. So it's like planning for it. Like, okay, you know what I used to do before, I've got to hunker down and not do that anymore. I've got to save my money. I've got to prioritize the things that are important in my life and kind of tread this cycle through this energy right now. And not worrying so much, but instead, okay, how can I do this? this is what spirit guides are showing me for some of you as well today. So know that you are going to claim victory here, Aries, no matter what. You are very strong. You are someone that is relentless. You're also rebellious, right? So you're kind of like, I'm going to push through this. I don't care. Nothing is going to stop me, because nothing is going to stop you, Aries. So again, tapping into that inner strength, and you're going to come out with flying colors here. So know that and own that power, because it's in you. All right, so I'm going to now pull a bonus card. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So anything more that Spirit wants to share with you today, Aries, is going to come through this card. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So what is it that my beautiful Aries friends needs to hear? So we are getting spring. See your seeds grow. So spring, I don't know if any of you have seen a rabbit. This is coming through. This is a sign for some of you. Springtime as well. All right, so spring. The message is embrace the change that is on the horizon. Aries, allow your dreams to become reality. So what I feel that's happening here is some of you have set off your dream. You're manifesting your dream life. So there's changes now taking place that is necessary in order for you to evolve and become that version of you that is able to carry that dream. So spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of hibernation, flowers are pushing up through the soil, and the days are getting lighter and brighter. The spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are highly fertile beings, and so their medicine can bring dreams to life. So the extended message is you are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, inspirations, and projects. When this card appears, you are moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a way you've never done before. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth. And if you're starting something new, prepare for a major expansion in your life and soul. When the spring card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming spring will usher in important energies with regards to your question or your intentions. So things are going to start to grow for you here, Aries. So embrace this spring energy right now. So perhaps you're going through this low right now, but know that spring is in the air, right? Things are going to start to grow slowly. Everything is going to come to fruition here for you. All right, we're going to pull an angel number. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So I'm going to pull the card on the top that slipped out here. So flexibility. Now, whenever we go through change, the number 5, so some of you might be seeing the number 5s in your life. This is confirming that there is change. With change comes turbulence, chaos, all of these things. And this is where spirit guides are wanting you to be flexible and adaptable through this change, and you're getting flexibility here. How amazing is that? So 35, 35, if you're seeing these numbers, this is a confirmation. You have another 5 in your reading today, okay? So pay attention to 5s. Anytime you're seeing the number 5s, this is where spirit guides are asking you to be a shape shifter. Be flexible and adaptable here through whatever it is that you're going through. Okay, so those of you looking for timing, 3 to 5 days, 3 to 5 weeks, and 3 to 5 months. Sudden change is coming into your life, Aries. You have angelic support, so call on that support. Know that you are resilient. You have resilience as a superpower. It's time to become adaptable and able to move. You should be able to move here. Okay, that's that flexibility, being able to move through this energy. Don't hold still and don't stay in it. This is someone who's remaining in the energy. And, you know, sometimes we can get caught up in that. So just being mindful and aware of this. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.